Hey, I just tapped into something. I don't know the exact meaning of the word divine, but I believe that I just had like a divine revelation of what my purpose is and what I want to do with my life, which is insane that I figured that out just now. And I'm not entirely sure if this is just a notion or I'm just affected by, the emotionality of what caused me to think this. Oh yeah, I'm bald now. I don't know if you can tell. um, this feels like something that I've been working towards for a long time, and it feels like something that I can work towards for the rest of my life. Sorry, I'm sick right now. I'm getting over a cold, so that's why I'm all stuffed up. So pardon the sniffing. Um, for a super long time in my life, I've struggled with mental health. I have been suicidal. I have struggled with self-image and connection and love, and all of those things I still struggle with, and I will continue to struggle with. What caused me to have this revelation about my life and about what I want to do was I was currently writing down my 5-year plan, my 1-year plan, my 1-month plan, and 1-week plan, and 1-day plan. I'm in the middle of the 1-year part of it right now. And under hobbies, I had 5 columns under each. I had 5 columns of areas of life, and under each column, I had 5 more descriptors of what I would do with that area of life. And under hobbies, I had one more slot open that I didn't actually think about, and then I finally thought, I want to do public speaking. Now, I don't believe in manifesting necessarily, but I do believe that we are made in the image and likeness of God, in which He spoke the world into existence. His voice moved over the face of the waters. We are made in His image in this way, and that we can speak our life into existence if we ultimately give all glory to God. And so in that final column, I wrote public speaking. I would like to do public speaking. And then while I was doing this, to reset my little dopamine brain, I was also scrolling Instagram Reels. I know, we'll have to work on that. And I stumbled upon this reel of a girl in her car, and she was talking about men who, all the men in her life in the past who had very regrettably and sadly taken their own lives. And I thought to myself, I was there once. I was on that door. I was on the edge. And I know people in my life who have had siblings do that. And I know that some of my friends are going through a tough time. I don't know the exact statistics of men specifically who take their own life, but I know it's too many. Far too many. Insurmountably too many young men take their own life. And that is one of the worst tragedies I can possibly think of. Because life could be so much and so individualistic from that person's point of view that now other people never get to see, and we never get to tap into their life or their perspective, which there is only one of. I'm 22 right now, and I know people who are stronger than me who have been through a lot of emotional turmoil, and they're like 30s and they're still struggling, and they're still here. Most of my mental health issues, although I still go through some stuff, happened when I was between the ages of 14 and, I'll say, 19, 20. It all happened then. And the only thing that got me out of that was to adopt an identity who was more than that, who was more than these struggles, whose purpose was to overcome things and to defeat things and to win and to be an actual person. And yeah, I know I'm a chud. I really got to start turning the camera around so I like don't have to see myself. It's a little self-deprecating joke because we all do them, but we should stop for sure. But I think that's what I want my life to be. I want my life to be a life that's against social media. I want my life to be a life of living and a life of causing other people to live, not just survive. I want people, especially young men, to be better. Because that's the passion, the drive I have for myself. I want to be better. I will be better at all costs. And it's not this evil pressure on myself. It's pure inspiration. That I can be more than what I am now, and that I'm already enough. Even in my brokenness. And so if you're a young man, I want you to know that you can be so much more than what you are, but what you are is already good. There's a few people out there that maybe don't need to hear that, and maybe they have some genuine problems that like they're completely full of themselves and they're egotistical and they don't think that they have to change a thing and they think that they're perfect and the best people ever. And honestly, those are usually the people who already have connections with people in their lives and they are living a lie. But this is not for them, this is for you, who's probably the kind of person who would watch this video. I want you to know that you're enough right now. Genuinely, I don't know you, but I'm trying to connect with you, even if it's just over the internet, that you're enough right now and you could be so much more, and you need to fall in love again with being you and growing. Because at our nature, when you were a little kid, you would see something interesting outside or a game, and you would be like, wow, you were enchanted by it and you wanted to learn more about it, but learning wasn't a negative thing because you weren't mentally screwed up by the school system or even homeschool. I was homeschooled. So yeah, please know that within you, even if the world seems really dark right now, there's a little light inside that does not ever go out. I promise you, it's still there, even if you don't know it or you can't see it. It is still in there, and you can feed it. You can feed that light inside of you if you want to. And if you don't want to, decide that you want to. Decide that you're going to feed that light, to see, to explore and be captivated and enchanted by where that light can go and how big that light can get and how much of it can fill you all the way to your fingertips and eventually come out of you and touch the people around you in your life. I really do mean that, and I know that because I'm on the cusp to where sometimes I've fed that light enough where it does touch the people in my life. And I never thought that I could get there. And I never even had a thought of that, but it's real. And I believe we can all do it. You just have to decide that you want to do that, and you need to take action to take care of yourself and to feed that light inside of you. And eventually, it won't be about you. It won't be about taking care of yourself. It'll be about doing the right things, and then you start to realize that you can take care of other people who don't know how to take care of themselves yet. But for now, it's the step of taking care of you and about realizing that you have a light in there, a tiny one. And not tiny like it doesn't matter, tiny as in you're letting a lot of shadow and darkness into your life. And you have the power to remove the shadows and to do something that can feed that light inside of you. I mean it. I truly mean it. If that looks like working out, do that. Even if you don't want to. If you think that'll feed the light, do it. Try something. If you think that something will feed the shadows, don't do it. You know this. You know it in your heart. You know this in your mind. In whatever you believe in. It's like, oh, I don't believe in anything. It's like, yes, you do. Because you believe that if you're thirsty, you can go get some water. If the light is in the water, go have a sip of water. But find the light on the outside and feed the light on the inside. And become better so you can lead others into the future that they are totally capable of, but may not see it. So start with yourself. Start with your light in here and let it grow. I'm going to keep working on whatever this is, this life that I'm pursuing, this reality that I can't quite contextualize yet. But I know it'll be an insane adventure, and I know that whenever I get there, I'll be satisfied. I'll be satisfied with that part of the journey, and there'll be a bigger journey after that, but there always is, and that's the beauty of it. So I'm going to keep working because that is what we're supposed to do. I love you. I really do. I want the best for you. And life is too precious to waste on negative thoughts, thinking that you're not enough or that people don't actually like you because maybe you just haven't met the right people. I know it's embarrassing, but you don't have to share this video with somebody who you think might need it. Instead, just text them. Text them and tell them that it's okay. And that, maybe don't tell them you're always there for them, because who actually takes action? You don't. When people say, hey, I'm there for you, you don't actually listen to them. So instead, invite them over to hang out. Have a movie night. Have a game night. Play board games or something. That'll feed the light. Make other people's lights grow, and that will feed your light. And that's the mark of true friendship. I love you. Thank you. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.